The Young Guns took care of business yesterday, and now Bath grad Spencer Stubbs and Arlington product Cole Thomas are competing for a shot to call themselves the city's best. Jackie McGuire has the final round coverage from the Shawnee Country Club.
Best of luck to you, man. Let's have a fun day.
Yeah, well. 19-year-old Cole Thomas and 20-year-old Spencer Stubbs both sitting on the doorstep of history, competing in the final round of the Lima City Golf Championship flight. We kick things off on hole 2. Stubbs with the deep putt puts it right at the hole for the par. Thomas now with pressure, needing a putt from the fringe to even the hole, and does so no problem. Thomas then starts to catch a rhythm. Hole 5, the putt here is left just short of the hole as he picks up for par and putting him 3 up. Then on 7, the UNOH racer converts the birdie, moving him to 4 up through 7. To the back 9, Stubbs looking to make a move. He knocks in the par on 10, closing his gap to 3 down. Thomas holding tight on 11. He sinks the par putt and moves back to 4 up. Stubbs not going away, though. On 14, the birdie falls for the Bath grad, putting him back to 3 down. Then on 16, he does it again, needing to win the hole, and he does just that with another bird dropping in the cup and making things interesting, pulling to 2 down. On 17, Stubbs stares down a long putt to keep his tournament hopes alive. However, it sails wide, giving Cole Thomas the 2018 Lima City Golf Championship.
I knew I had the game to play everybody else in the field and play them well, and just let my swing and everything kind of measure up to everybody else. And I think I proved that in the end, that just a little bit better. Coming into the tournament, I was 9 over through the last 127 holes I'd played or something like that. And for me, that's a very positive thing. I just know I'm playing good golf, and 9 over through 127 holes tells me that I've made a lot of pars, and I've played some pretty consistent golf. So, and that's what you have to do in match play, is play consistent.
In Lima, Jack McGuire, your News Now Sports.
Thanks, Jack. As for the best tennis players in the city, that will be decided at UNOH. Starting with the women, 1-seeded Mackenzie Wills going against Wapakoneta's Madison Schrader. First set, Wills making Schrader run up close to the net. Then the former Bulldog blasts one past. Wills taking the early advantage. Schrader trying to battle back and using the net to help her score. The return touches the top of the tape and falls. The Wapak senior staying alive, but the Ohio Northern junior was on top of her game today. Wills going cross court with the forehand. She wins 6-1, 6-0, winning her first city title.
I've been practicing almost every day, so I didn't know what to expect coming in, if it would go downhill or go up. So it's a good feeling to win the final match, I guess, being in the finals 3 years in a row and not making it. But it was a good match.
Men's side, it's the 2-time champion John Kidd going against Shawnee product Isaac Hanover. First set, the LCC grad with a powerful serve. Kidd playing strong early on. Hanover swinging right back as the former Indian places a shot right in the corner of the forecourt. Kidd drops his first set game of the tourney, but then he dials in. Hanover returns the first smash, but the second one goes just above his head in the second set. And then for match point, Kidd puts enough on the return to spin it over the tape. He captures his 3rd city title, winning 6-1, 6-1.
It's always fun to come back and play the Lima City tournament. Played, 4 years in a row, and won it twice, and lost twice to Jeff, and then played a couple tournaments last year that went the same date as the city tournaments did. So happy to be able to come back and just play in the Lima tournaments, because it's always fun just to get out and compete and have fun.
Now that champions have been named, when we come back, we head out to the Diamond. The Locos, Reds, and Indians are all on win streaks and are looking to stay hot right after this quick timeout. Welcome back. The Lima Locos currently sit on top of the GLSCL North standings, and tonight they play a doubleheader against the second-place team in the South. The Locos welcome the Galleon Graders to town and waste no time giving them a warm welcome. Bottom of the second, Jess Davis watches a wild pitch go by. Nathan Fancher takes off and slides across the dish. Locos draw first blood. Same at bat. Davis lifting one into left field, dropping fair. Judson Ward is easily in from third. Lyman now up 2-0, and the bat stayed hot. Cade Beloso lining to center field. The freshman from Louisiana State getting the job done. Michael Diffley is on his horse from second. It's 4-0 good guys, and it's a solid effort all around as Tyler Miller sneaks a fastball right on by. He goes 6 innings, only giving up 1 run and has 4 strikeouts. Locals win the first game 6-1, and in the second game they gave up 4 runs late. The Locals are currently down 2 runs in the bottom of the 7th. As for the Mariners, they played a doubleheader against the league leaders in the South Division. The Cincinnati team edged them by a run in game 1, but in game 2, the Mariners returned the favor. Ryan Stacy's 2-run shot helped the Mariners come out on top 6-5. Going up to the majors, the Reds are riding a 6-game win streak. They can sweep the Cubs with a win today. The Redlegs are trailing 6-1, but they decide to pinch hit with Jesse Winker, and he makes them pay. A 3-run shot cuts the Cubs lead to 1. That's his 5th home run of the year, and that gets the boys jacked up because with runners on first and second, Joey Votto ropes one out to right center field. The RBI double brings in Scott Schebler. The Reds rally back, winning 8-6. That is 7 straight wins for the Cincinnati Ball Club, marking their longest win streak of the season. The Indians are on fire too. The Tribe have won 6 straight, and during their streak have outscored opponents 42-7. Indians aggressive early. Michael Brantley has 2 ducks on the pond with 2 outs, and he drives in 2 more runs. A 2-out rally gives the Tribe an early 4-0 lead. The Tigers strike back in the 4th. Jameson McCann goes right up the middle. Victor Martinez trots on in from 3rd. The Tigers score 2 runs in the 4th. They trail by 2, but in the bottom of the frame, things got ugly. Francisco Lindor takes a fastball straight out of Progressive Field. Frankie's 19th of the season and 3rd consecutive game with a home run puts the home team on top 6-2. And in the 8th, they add some insurance. Edwin Encarnacion jumps all over this pitch, and good night, Dave. The Indians sweep the Tigers, winning 12-2, marking their 7th straight win as well.
All right, thanks so much, John. We'll wrap things up after the break.